Good morning, ladies.
Morning. Nice to see you show up.
Oh, I knew that was coming. I was actually almost going to come into the gym, but I was like, no, all right.
Uh,
All right, I'm here. The first time ever I'm attending Fixher. Because I need to be fixed.
is that the only thing?
That's for another show.
Can we check everyone? How's everyone doing today? Oh, you guys, you have so much words. If you could speak, what would you say? All right, I'm checking everyone in. How's everyone feeling after the testing? Legs finally recovered? Chest, everything good? Chest not okay. All right, it is E4. Great. All right, guys. So for today's fixer, I was thinking we're going to go through a bit of wrist, a bit of thoracic, a bit of groin, and then finishing off with some ankle. Obviously, because you guys had the testing this week, but then also coming this week, we're starting the new movement of the month, which will be some ollie lifting, which will be focusing on the cleans. So from that, we're focusing again, opening your thoracic region, obviously also that groin, being able to get down into that depth. All right, so we'll start off first with your wrist. We can do our normal wrist cards. So wrist cards, like we usually warm up, you can have your hands pointing forward and want your hands directly over your shoulders. You can push up and back out. And from there, you're going to go circles, do about 5 circles each way. As they get looser and looser, try and go further and further out, putting more pressure on those wrists. So nice and slow, 5 circles right, 5 circles left. Nice and slow. You start putting more and more pressure on those wrists. Once you've done both ways, you're going to point your fingers to either side of the room. Hands going to be nice and close together. Again, putting 5 circles again. Pushing lots of weight on your palms, they glue to the ground. Each side up. So this will help with that front rack position. Good time for even bigger circles. Slope can go all the way around. Couch elbows. Once you've done that, you're going to face in your fingers towards you, and your knees, and you may again palms stay fixed. You're going to lock out your elbows, you're going to rock back and forth. Keep rocking, the palms down. Yeah, you're going to lean back and you're going to hold. So sit back, set your bum close to your heels. Try as low as you can and hold versus palms down. You feel a stretch, especially close to the hands. The knees come forward. I do that again. You're going to rock back a few times just to open it up. And then this time when you sit back, try and get deeper and deeper into it. So rock back, sit back, arms stay fixed. And sit back even further. Slowly release. And last one, you can go on the top of your hands. Again, keep those hands flat. And again, rock back. Lock out those elbows. And then hold. Sit back, lock up elbows, and hold. Try and get come close to your heels. Good, come forward. And this time again, I'm gonna rock, and then you're gonna try and get even further back. Good, and then from there, slowly go back. And stay flat, elbows locked out. Good. Just give us wrists a little shake, loosen them up. All right, we're gonna go into a bit of thoracic. So this is what we call quadruple open book. So basically, you're gonna be on your haunches. One hand is gonna be in front, other hand is gonna be behind your back. Then you're gonna twist yourself in, and then try and open up as much as you can. So you reach that shoulder down to the ground, open up. You're gonna hold for about 3 seconds up at the top. Slowly come down. Hold for about 3 seconds at the bottom. Again, each time trying to open up even more. We're even slower. This is not a race. I want you to do about 5 on that side. And then 5 on the other side. Good, even slower. There's no rush. Good. Open up your chest as much as you can to the ceiling. All right, we're going to progress from that one. So now we're going to go from that open into threading the needle. So again, on your haunches from here, you're going to try and get your upside down in and rotating as much as possible, as you can go into the front and reaching as far as possible in, pausing, and then slowly from here, I'm going to bring it up, bring it to my ear, look up at the ceiling. So again, from in each time, try and get further and further in. Recreating my own food. 5 on each side again, nice and slow. Don't rush. Feel that stretch. You feel a little bit in the back of the shoulders. Opening up that thrust again. Give yourself a target with your fingers. So if you've got lines or something you can try and touch. That way, each time, like I said, try and push it even further. All right. Okay. Nice. From here, we're going to line up back. We're going to hold a bit of static. So you take the opposite leg, pull across. Importantly, though, I want you to keep your shoulders on the ground. Again, you're going to try and twist in as far as you can. You will feel a bit of a stretch in the glute, but this is also again to open a bit of that thoracic. I want you to try and pull as much as you can, shoulders stay on the ground. If you can get that knee that you pull across to the ground, that would be great. Just keep your shoulders flat on the ground. Flat on the ground. Get your opposite hand to pull that knee down as far as you can. You will feel a little bit in those glutes as well. Again, just twisting that spine. guys are gonna hold, and then you're gonna stay pull. You're gonna try and pull your knee down harder, getting you a bit more of a stretch. Right. Pull it down. Try to pull that knee even closer to the ground, get a bit more stretching. Then let's try to keep both shoulders on the ground. And release. Good. Keep lying there. Think about sinking into that movement. We're going to try and pull in one more time, and this time try and get your knee as close to the ground as possible. Even lower down the rear. And pull. Good. And release. Going to the other side now. Again, when you come across, I'm going to go across and my shoulders stay. This hand is going to pull my leg down as far as possible. Other side, hold it for a bit. Just let it sink down. And pull. Good. Pull that knee down to the ground. Show me your cat's cute. And release. Give it a go again. Relax it. Nice, ladies. This time try and get even closer to that ground. And pull it down. Breathe, deep breath, again, sink in. And release. Nice, that's good. Last one. And across. Push your shoulders down to the ground, don't let them pop up. And pull down. And release. Good, we're going to move on down. So again, we're going to weight down the body. Now we're going to go onto your groin. So we're going to start just with this static frog stretch, just loosening up those hips. If you guys need, you can grab your pillows for your knees. Otherwise, frog stretch, get your knees out as wide as possible. Important here that your shins are 9 degrees, your feet are flexed. So for me, you're going to think about on my elbows, I'm going to push myself back as far as I can go. I'm going to hold it. And once you're rocking, you're going to push back. If you can, widen your legs. I'm going to hold for about 30 seconds in that position. All right. Oh, yeah. You're going to hold it back 30 seconds. Okay, my time is going. Again, as you feel it starting to loosen up, I want you to push yourself either deeper in or widen your legs. The closer you can get your groin to the ground, the better. Good, sink down closer to the ground. Push yourself back. Relax and come forward a bit, take the pressure off. This time I want you to put those legs a little bit wider. We're going to go a little bit deeper. We're going to hold another 30 seconds. Ready? And go back. Good. Remember to breathe, deep breaths, again, sinking into the movement. Push yourself closer to the ground. If you don't want to do a split, these are good things to practice. Rest. Good, we're going to do that one more time. I want you guys to get even lower. All right. Last time. Let's see that split, Dennis. 3, 2, 1, and even lower. Feet wider. Push yourself down and feel that stretch on the inner thighs. Breathing. Push yourself back. And rest. Slowly coming to it. All right, now we're going to combine that with what we did earlier, the windmills, just to get that thoracic with the groin. So a little bit movement with the static. So feet are going to be wide. From there, you're going to push yourself back, and then you go from here, opening up as far as you can, maybe 5 sides. So push back, and the middle, if you can, open up to the ceiling, pause for 3 seconds, come back. Nice and slow, 5 side. Okay, so remember, sit back into that frog stretch. Still want you to get the stretch in the groin. Yes, you look very happy. Champagne. Good, remember, I want you to go look up at the ceiling, pause for 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, and then back down. Widen those legs, push back. Still getting that stretch. Nice, don't forget to pause at the top. I say once you've done 5 each side, you can slowly come out of that frog stretch. Remember, when you look up at the ceiling, look up with your arm, get that full rotation. Still keep your bum as close to the ground as possible. Yeah, that's just to loosen everything up. All right, we're gonna carry on opening up that groin. We're gonna do some static stretches again, then we'll go into some dynamic. So if you need, you can use a yoga block for the next 2. Otherwise, just going on the ground. First one to do is just the butterfly. Butterflies, almost one. If you guys can, you're gonna get your feet nice and close together. So close to your body, close to you. Squeezing your bum, getting your knee down to the ground. Now, if you're really mobile and this is really easy for you, you can sit on a yoga block and get your knees closer to the ground. Otherwise, if this is really hard, you can also get the yoga blocks under your knees to try and get something to touch. But I want you to try and squeeze, and then we're going to lean forward into it. All right? So getting ready for that pancake coming up. So knees to the ground, your hands in front, leaning forward. You feel it stretch in that hip flexor. Try and get yourself as close to that ground as possible, bum staying on the ground. And hold that position for 30 seconds. Right. Feet nice and close. Squeeze your bum so his knees are to the ground. So even closer to the ground, almost like in a fold on over. Push your torso down. I want that weight going in that groin. And relax, slowly come up. Good. We're going to do that again. Get knees down to the ground, and this time I want your bodies to get even closer to that ground. So lean up now, and folding over, and sinking down. Trying your elbows if you can to the ground. So from here, okay, get my elbows down. All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Try and get those elbows to the ground. Deep breath again, sinking in further, further down. And rest. Good. One more time. This time again, I want to try and get lower down. Here for the pancake. Alright, guys. So relax. Take a breath from at the top. Deep breath in, breathe out, float down. So float down. Ready? And let's go. Deep breath. Floating down. Bring low down to the ground. We're gonna hold. This time we're gonna hold for a minute. Squeeze your bums. Stay down. Relax those arms. But 10 more seconds. And rest. Good. Slowly come up out of it. This is prepping us for the pancakes. So pancakes, now I want you guys to try and get your feet as wide as possible. So as wide as you can. Toes pointing to the ceiling again. And lean forward in as much as you can. Squeeze again. All that stretch in our abductors. So if you can get nice and wide, get nice and wide. If you need to, you can also sit on a yoga block. That takes a little bit of the pressure off. And from there, reaching forward, you go down onto our elbows, or if you can get your torso all the way down, we're gonna hold for a minute. All right, let's do them pancakes. As far as you can go, get those legs as wide as possible. Keep that bum on the ground, torso's gonna go down. All right, you guys ready? And again, deep breath in, and then breathe out, and float down. Ready, and let's go. Even though it's showing. Okay, if you need to, you have something in front of you, you can also grab it to help pull you down. Okay, feeling that stretch on the inside. Point your toes up to the ceiling. Deep breath, even lower. And slowly come up. Hold yourself up. Again, going through that again. Try to get feet a little bit wider. And let's try to get a little bit deeper into it. Stretch out that groin. A little bit of time. And then we're going to go again. Once you try to get, guys, try to get a little bit of. All right. Let's get ready. Your goal is to try and get at least your elbows down to the ground. And let's go down. Slowly fold this up over. So deep breath in, breathe up, fold down. Toes up to the ceiling. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 10 seconds. And slowly come up. Okay. And one more time. Make sure everyone's loose. All right. One more time again. Yes, yes, sir. One more time again. Try and go even a little bit deeper into it now that we're slowly stretching and loosening everything up. Again, going in. We're going to hold for about 30 seconds at the bottom. And I'm going to tell you 30 seconds. You're going to change it before one leg. So if I'm at back, I'm going to go 30 seconds to the one leg. And then we're going to go 30 seconds, try and touch the other leg. All right. So building onto a little bit even more. All right, 30 seconds normal, straightforward. Then I'll go 30 to the right, 30 to the left. Good. Great. All right, legs even wider. Let's get ready and forward. Deep breath in, fold out. Normal one. And to your right foot. Try and grab your foot with both hands. Here we go. Feel that stretch. Keep that knee down. Slowly shift to your left side. Especially if you sit a lot, this should be quite tight. Good, and back to the center. Get even lower down. And the goal is get those elbows to the ground. And back to the right. Good, try and get even further this time. And to your left. And slowly come up. Good. All right, that's it for the static ones. We're going to go on to a bit of dynamics. So on the dynamic, we're going to do a bit of rock backs. So you're going to be your back foot, you're going to be on your toe. You can see that my toe's up. Other foot's going to be out. I'm going to be pointing this toe to the ceiling. My hips, I'm going to push them back as far as I can and pump up from there. So I'm going to go back, slowly rock back, squeeze my bum, come forward. So nothing fast, really just feel the stretch, especially in this leg. So go back, 3, 2, 1, come up from there. You need 5 each side. This should feel a little bit better now. We're a little bit loose off the static. Good, get that bump all the way to your heel. 5 each side. You're going to point that to the ceiling. Nice. All right, we're going to combine that with what we did in the beginning now. So you guys, what's going to happen is you'll be exact same position as we just did. Now you're going to have the arm that's not the leg on the floor, on the ground. From there, you're going to rock back. Then you're going to go into threading the needle and then reaching up. So you're going to come back down, again, rock back, thread the needle, come on up. Give me 3 each side. So hand in, rock back, thread the needle, and reach up. Slow and controlled, no worries. Good, 3 each side. Good. And then our last one for the groin. It's really good. From here, again, leg's going to be out. You're going to take the opposite hand. It's going to come in front of this leg. We're going to go into adductor open book. So from here, we're going to reach in and up. So we're going to have opposite hand in front of this leg. So it's right hand and leg. Left hand is going to come to my elbow and then reach up. 3 each side. Again, don't speed it when you feel that stretch. Good, so it's groin, thoracic should be feeling great. We've got about 5 minutes left, so we'll finish off with just some ankle stuff. Hopefully your ankles are great. So from here, what you guys can do is grab yourself a towel or you can just pull a big mat and put it above your big toe. Then from there, you're going to have your heel directly under your hips. You're going to lean your weight forward from there. And then I want you to try and lift your toes. All right. So we lean forward and then on my count, you're going to lift your toes as much as possible. Then we're going to relax. We're lifting that big toe. Good. So you're going to put this just under your big toe. So it's like that. Then you're going to have your heel directly under you. So you're going to be sitting like this. Going weight, so you hug your leg. And then lean forward, heel stays on the ground. Finish with just a little bit of ankle. So on my count, when I say lift, you're going to try and lift your toes. You feel your TA working. 2, weight, all your weight on that knee. And lift your toes. Try lift your toes. Lift off the ground. Hold it. And relax. Good. Now put even more weight onto that heel, onto that leg. Heel stays on the ground. And lift your toes. Try lift them. And relax. Slowly come out of it. Change sides. Good again. Heel stays on the ground. Push your weight forward. Have that leg. And lift your toes. And relax. More weight onto that leg. Last one, try and lift your toe. Lift them up as high as possible. Can feel that TA working. Lift it. Hold the pull hard. And relax. All right, slowly come out of it. How's everyone feeling? Good. How's the groin? Good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, that's just a bit, especially coming for when doing the squats and stuff, and then we'll be going into the cleans. But anyways, hope everyone had a good weekend. I'll see you all this week.
Happy Sunday.
Bye. Enjoy, guys.
Guys, bye ladies.